I really believe that we have the ability to control our fate, in a way. So let me dive into this. Well, I did it. I got a microphone. Yeah, I didn't get the camera yet, but I'm working on it. Yeah, this is my second video. I got a microphone connected to my phone. I'm shooting this on an iPhone, so hopefully it looks okay. But yeah, I just wanted to start creating more videos and really getting into it and diving into what I believe and why you should believe it too. So, when you dwell on something and your brain becomes infatuated with that thing, your conscience will start to put different situations and occurrences in your way to mitigate that infatuation. For example, you could be going to the store to get your favorite item or the thing that you need the most or whatever it may be in the store, and you're sitting there staring all intently and really wanting to get this item, and someone comes up and you decide as they're walking up that you don't really need the item, you're gonna wait. Then that person decides to tell you, hey, I used to get this item, same as you. I decided to switch over to this item because it's way cheaper, it provides more value for me, and I think it would provide more value for you. So how about you try it out? So you give it a shot, it works out for you, you really enjoy that item, but you continue to go on through life without ever noting that occurrence. Well, you just completely disabled your subconscious from being able to present you, your physical body, with occurrences and situations that can change your life. That person that gave you that idea to get that item in the first place may have never showed up if you didn't dwell on saving money, or if you didn't dwell on becoming rich, or whatever. Okay, you need to note these occurrences that happen while you're infatuated with this thing that you're on, whether it be money, fitness, establishing a sense of self-worth. It doesn't matter. You need to note these occurrences and really dwell on those occurrences. You never know. That person could be your next business partner that gets you to where you want to be in life. They could be a personal coach that you become very close with and that can get you to that goal that you want. They could become a psychologist or anything that could help you establish your self-worth. They could be that thing for you and you just let it slip by completely. No. Instead, we need to note these occurrences, dwell on them, and let your conscience know that you're in control of your fate and that you decide what you're going to do with your life. I want you to truly ask yourself, what do you want in life? What do you want in life? Is it important enough to strive for it? Is it important enough to dwell on it every single day? Is it important to constantly obsess over that thing? Is it important enough? Why aren't you doing it? You got this. You're scared for what? There's no reason to be scared. I was really scared when I made that first video. But since then, I've been developing myself on TikTok, trying different strategies on what goes viral. And right now, I'm stuck in that 200 view mark. Okay, I can't get out of that 200 view death mark. But guess what? I'm still striving. I'm still going because it's important to me to build a personal brand that I can then inspire people and show them how to build a sense of self-worth. And back to the whole money thing, if you're super serious about developing a way to become rich or to become successful in life when it comes to riches or money, really start well, you need to follow steps, and the first step is to become proactive in your money. You need to create a savings account, but not just any savings account. You need one that has a 5% APY, that you get a return on that investment that you invested at the beginning of the year. If you put $500 in it and you get 5% back at the end of the year, you do the math. That's money that you did not work for, that was just handed to you. It's not free money. You invested that money and you're getting some back. Not only do you need to start a savings account, but you also need to start investing, either long term, or if you enjoy watching day trading videos, why not learn that skill? Become someone of high value. Okay, you control your fate, not money. Become infatuated with it, but do not let it consume you. So, back to the investments. If you want to invest, I personally invest in ETFs. I don't do individual stocks just because they don't have a high dividend yield or anything like that. They're not really great for long term unless you can predict the market, which no one can do that. But I invest in ETFs, and I've invested hundreds of dollars, and it's working for me. My money is working for me. I put money in it, and throughout the months, the years, it starts to compound and snowball effect. And hopefully, one day it'll be worth a lot more than it is now, unless, the stock market crashes, then that would be an issue. But the whole point of this is, if you want to become rich, first of all, dwell on it, like I've said, but also start moving like you're rich. Start handling your problems like you're rich. Start believing that you're rich and move like they do. This will help you a tremendous amount in learning. I'm still learning. But yeah, just, move like you're rich. And dwell on riches. If that's your goal, you need to dwell on it without letting it consume you. Okay, but when you start to note those occurrences that I mentioned earlier, your conscience is telling you that it understands, okay? Another way I like to say it is, it's a conscience understanding that your conscience understands you. I'm just going to go ahead and use riches for this example, because that's kind of what we've been going on this whole time. But if your goal is riches, you can take steps toward that goal, little small steps that compound and snowball effect, just like dividends or ETFs or anything. But you can take small steps, creating personal connections with people around you. If there's someone that that has, a good bit of money, and they don't have to be Warren Buffett by any means, but if there's someone that can mentor you in those things that you desire, learn from them. Grow that personal connection with them and understand that how they move is how you should be moving. And once you get to their level, there's always going to be bigger fish. You could be a big fish in a small pond. Okay, when you get into the river, now you're a small fish in a big river. You may grow, you may continue to understand and value money in a different way, and then you get thrown in a lake, and it's still bigger fish. But that doesn't mean stop growing. That just means expand and become, evolve as a person and start to develop. It's the biggest thing in life. And I'm not going to sit here and say that these little tiny wins that you stack up every day is going to make you rich in the short term. No, I would not expect that, and I don't want to provide a false incentive, because that's not true. I've been consistently doing this self-help thing for a year now, and I'm just a tad bit closer to where I want to be, but I still have a very, very long way to go. And You know, it's obvious that you're not gonna become rich overnight. That doesn't happen. You know, it takes learning, it takes connections, and it takes, you know, really just understanding that, yeah, you know, just be smart. You know, move like they do. Do what you want to do, but move like they do. You know, these small wins are obviously not going to make you rich, but consistently doing it and wanting more for your life and wanting more out of life is you're going to continue to grow that way. If it's constant evolution and you become bigger as a person, as an individual, there's nothing holding you back. Nothing. I really need to get these videos more structured. I want to really end this video with saying that whatever you put your mind to in this life, you can achieve. You know, it doesn't matter, man. I really believe everyone out there has a purpose, and this world is your oyster. It really is. You just got to believe in yourself and believe in your goals. You know, there's people out there that's saying that in a bad way, but they don't have the highest IQ. They're not Albert Einstein, but they're making millions. Okay, they're getting the bodies that they want. They're building their confidence the way that they want, all because they believe in themselves. And whatever you put your mind to, I want you to really obsess over it. Obsess over that thing. And become infatuated with it. You know? And do everything in your power to achieve that goal, or to make money, or, you know, just do anything in your power to get closer to that goal. And hopefully, with a little bit of help from your brain and your conscience, through what I was saying earlier with noting every occurrence and appreciating it, and understand that your conscience understands what you want out of life, you will get there. You will get there. Life really becomes what we choose to care about. So if you only care about your family, life will start to become only about family. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm saying you're taking yourself out of that equation. If you choose to only care about money, your life will only become money. You know, life becomes the things that we choose to care about. And I want to end this video by saying, you know, if you're religious, pray about it, trust in yourself, but most importantly, trust in Him. Alright? Pray about it, obsess over it, and appreciate where you are now, but always strive for more, no matter what. And I'm telling you guys right now that life will bend its knee to you. Life will bend its knee to us. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you'll tune in for the next video, and I'll catch you guys later.